Hey, good morning and welcome to my channel. Riddle here, and welcome if you're first time, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. It's early and I'm semi-caffeinated, so please excuse me as I bumble through my blah blah blah. My epiphytes are in bloom. An epiphyte is anything that grows kind of in the air, like on a tree. It's basically a plant that doesn't need soil. So in the wild, it could be an orchid, it could be a staghorn fern, it could be a regular fern, or it could be these beautiful orchid cactus. Now the cool thing about the orchid cactus, they're very gangly and viney. It's kind of a beautiful plant. They're very easy to care for because, like succulents and cactus, they like little water, medium amounts of food, and when they're happy once a year, they create these incredible flowers. This particular flower, this epiphyte orchid cactus, is called Cinco de Mayo. Now, I need to add some more to my collection because they literally have hundreds of different colors, hundreds and hundreds. And you can actually take this flower and put it in soup. So imagine making a light broth. Could be vegetarian, like a miso base, white miso, or it could be a light chicken base, and adding these petals at the end of your boiling cycle, and it literally will turn the soup pink colored. And then you serve that with the little petals in it in a clear bowl, and your people will think you are high end. Isn't that just a fantastic plant, though? I mean, look how strong that monster is. This one was just on the ground, buried over it's just buried over with my other dormant plants. Now, because it's an epiphyte, do you see this mess right here? This was a hanging board that I had created many years ago. I didn't use the right kind of wood. I used, it only lasted a couple years. I used plywood when I should have used a more water resistant, like you do for staghorn ferns, some type of redwood or a cedar or something. But you can see what it can turn into. It still looks beautiful from the front. And what I did is I took the board and I covered it with a generous layer of moss and what have you, and soil. And then I covered it with chicken wire. And I attached all that with U-nails. And then I just pushed in my succulents. You can see it here. There's a jade. Look at this beautiful flower. I just found that growing in someone's front yard when I lived in Los Angeles. It's a very hardy, vining succulent. And then that magic happened. So imagine you have a patio space where you don't have a lot of room to put things in the ground. You can do these hanging gardens, and they're very, very rewarding. But again, look at that flower. So if you type orchid cactus in the eBay search, you will literally find hundreds and hundreds of different colors and shapes and sizes. And a cutting will run you anywhere from $8 to $50. Most of them are in the $30 range after shipping. Ouch! I'm gonna have to do more YouTube videos to afford a larger collection of these. The funny thing is that this one was the first to bloom, and when you saw the buds of it, they were kind of a light pink color, lighter than this one. So I knew they were going to be pink. Then this one, of course, is this rich ruby red, so I knew it was going to be a different color than that regular pink one. But this one faked me out. It faked me out because the buds were yellow, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have an orange one or a yellow one. But then when they opened up, they actually turned out to be pink, and they also have an incredible scent to them. I can't really describe the scent. It's floral, but it's also a little bit edgy. So that's it. When you take a cutting, it's very simple. You just snap a piece off from the joint, and you want to make sure that you use a soil that has a lot of sand and drainage in it. cactus mix is always good. For those of you that don't have the time to mix your own soil, if you're going to mix your own soil, just be certain it has at least 1/3 sand in it, so it'll be well drained. And don't overwater them. They would rather be underwatered than overwatered, and that's the trick to keeping these happy, because they are a cactus or a succulent, or actually an epiphyte. I hope that all makes sense. I hope I didn't babble too nonsensically. I want you to have a beautiful Memorial Day. If you like my quick money-saving tips, exotic plant collection, political ramblings, garden wisdom, and occasional magic, please like and subscribe. It helps. I want you to get out there and take care of yourselves. Most of all, let's take care of each other, because I believe how we treat each other on the streets is our ultimate reality. Bye for now.